Good afternoon, I'm Kim Johnson.
And I'm Allie Lucia. Thank you for joining us. We begin with disappointing news about the World Expo for 2023.
Yeah, it's not going to be held in Minnesota. We were competing against Buenos Aires, Argentina, and Łódź, Poland for the World Expo, formerly called the World's Fair. The theme of Minnesota's bid was Healthy People, Healthy Planet. The bid highlighted Minnesota's position as a leader in healthcare and innovation. The plan was for the city of Bloomington to host the expo at the site adjacent to the Mall of America. The last time a U.S. city hosted the event was in New Orleans in 1984. There was ranked choice voting today in Paris. After the first round, Poland and Argentina were tied with 46 votes each. The United States was in third place with only 25 points. Argentina went on to be chosen as the host country for 2023. The former superintendent for Shakopee schools made his first appearance in court this morning. Rod Thompson is charged with 21 felonies, most for theft by swindle and embezzlement. Last spring, a data request for the superintendent's personal expenses discovered Thompson used a school district credit card hundreds of times for personal expenses. Police say the charges included trips, tickets to the Grand Ole Opry, and a pair of $217 cowboy boots. Thompson was forced to resign, but not before getting a $50,000 severance package from the district. In court this morning, bail amounts were set. Thompson's lawyer says they intend to fight these charges. He also says his client will bail out of jail at some point.
This afternoon, the Minneapolis man charged with assaulting two shoppers at Mall of America will make his first appearance in court. 20-year-old Mahab Abdiraham has a history of mental illness. Last year, he was charged with stabbing two staff members at an inpatient psychiatric unit. He was acquitted due to mental illness. Prosecutors say Sunday evening, Abdiraham stabbed a 19-year-old man as he was coming out of a dressing room at Macy's. He was cut in the face, head, and arms and needed a blood transfusion. That victim's 25-year-old brother tried to help and was cut in the hands and back. He needed 42 stitches.
This evening, there will be a candlelight vigil to remember Jamar Clark, who was killed 2 years ago today. The 6 p.m. vigil will be at James and Plymouth Avenues. That's where a Minneapolis police officer fatally shot Clark. Police were responding to a call about a woman being assaulted when they got into a struggle with Clark. One of the officers fired after they say Clark tried to grab an officer's gun. The officers were not charged.
Target CEO says he's surprised at the stock market's reaction to Target's earnings report today. The Minneapolis-based retailer turned a profit of nearly $500 million in the third quarter. It had a revenue of more than $16.5 billion, but its forecast for holiday sales is lower than analysts expected. That sent Target's stock down 9%. On CNBC today, Target CEO Brian Cornell said he feels good about their performance and their progress.
It was just a couple of days ago that we introduced Hearth in Hand, our collaboration with Chip and Joe. And the reaction across the country has been amazing. It's driving traffic to our stores, visits to our site. The guest loves the collection. So we're off to a great start. And it's still early. We've got a lot of work to do. But we feel really good about our position as we go into the fourth quarter.
Target has remodeled 110 stores this year, and it's hiring 100,000 seasonal workers for the holiday season. That's 40% more than it hired last year.